This is my annual State of the Union address, real estate related, where I talk about the differences we saw between 2023 and my expectations for 2024. And they're bright. So-called experts predicted that the market would crash. We didn't see that at all. Matter of fact, what we did see is we saw some normalization, little stabilization in the marketplace, which wasn't bad. But 2023 overall, it was a bad year compared to 20, 21, and 22. That's the problem. If we look at the numbers, our 2023 numbers really were in comparison to what we saw in 2016 and 2017, when the average interest rates were between 4 and 4.5%. We know that the interest rates drove our market in 2023, almost hitting a high of 8% in October. Thank goodness we have now seen those markets fall, stabilize, and for 2024, some experts are thinking that we'll hover between 6.5 all year. I believe that we'll see that dip somewhere between probably 5.5, 5.75 is that's my expectations. We're already seeing more applications just in the last 2 weeks. The mortgage industry is seeing a record number of applications come in, which is an amazing sign for us. We've seen the average days on the market fall by more than a week. We've seen the list-to-sale ratio increase from roughly 96, 97%. We've now seen that increase to almost 98%. Some of that is just our spring market kicking in. So if you're thinking about doing something, and now is the time because the inventories are still low. One contributing factor to the interest rates being low is that 66% of all Americans have an interest rate of 4% or less. Most of those folks are not wanting to trade that for even a 6% interest rate. So they're maintaining those properties, not selling, or they're turning it into a rental. So that's also contributing to our low inventory numbers. We have seen those improve slightly, but in most counties, Collin, Denton, Dallas, Tarrant, Johnson, Kaufman, Grayson, we're still seeing anywhere between a 2 or 3 month supply of homes on the market. So that's a very strong seller's market, not a buyer's market. Buyers, beware. It's still not your time. Right now, the seller's basically dictating what's happening. And in most markets, we're still seeing about a 90, 97% list to sale ratio. Kaufman County. We are seeing Kaufman County is one of those outlying areas because of affordability. We've seen a huge migration out to Kaufman County. Matter of fact, at one point, Kaufman, the city of Kaufman, was the #1 fastest growing city in the entire United States. And it's because I think they only had maybe 6,000 residents, but currently they have almost 2,500 building permits. So that city is about to double in probably just 2 years. Grayson County, you guys know, I'm even building an investment property in Sherman. 22 numbers in Grayson County exploded. 23 scaled back a little bit, but still going very well. Outlying areas, again, like Anna, Melissa, Prosper, Salina, Princeton, Melissa, those communities way up. And again, most of that was because of affordability, because you can still, in some of those, not including Prosper or Salina, you can still buy a nice home between $3 and that $385, which is kind of the sweet spot. So those communities still faring very well. Currently here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, 2024 is predicted that Dallas-Fort Worth will be the #2 real estate market in the entire country, only behind Austin, Texas. It's okay. Builders. Last year in 2023, builders saw a record number of sales, mainly because the existing home inventory market was still soft. We didn't have a whole lot, and so the builders, they flourished significantly. Right now, if you're looking at a brand new home, many are offering some buy downs. I just saw yesterday one of the builders is offering a 2.99 interest rate for your first year, 3.9 for second, 4.9 for year 3 on. So we can clearly get you into the threes if you're looking at a brand new home. Call us. Let me talk briefly about the luxury home market here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Sales last year were down because of inventory. They were down 12%, but the average price was up 8%. Which is significant. And the beauty of that is anybody who's willing to spend seven figures on a darn house, they've got to have confidence that this is where they want to be, that the market is fantastic, the opportunities are here. So that's a great indicator for those of us little people, right, who can't afford those homes. When they're spending that kind of cheese, Dallas-Fort Worth is where they want to be, which is a good sign. The U-Haul index, which is kind of an unofficial measuring rod for growth, Dallas-Fort Worth has been number one for a number of years with that company. And all that means is U-Haul, right? The movers, folks are renting U-Haul trucks. They're coming to Dallas-Fort Worth more than any other place in the entire country, which again bodes well for us. And in closing, let me just say this. My predictions for 2024 will be significantly better than 2023. Last year, we had roughly about 91,000 home sales. Again, that dates back to like 2016. So overall, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was. 2024, we're going to break over 100,000 sales here locally, which is a good thing. Interest rates stabilizing. I do think we'll probably dip slightly below 6, which will also help because currently we're already seeing the market significantly increase. Finally, it is an election year. Right. So we're going to see our government not do anything goofy, right, to increase interest rates. So I think they will stay stable. So if you're looking to do something, now is the time. Stay tuned. I will have my next part 2 of my State of the Union address. That'll be coming up very soon. So keep your eyes open for it. We'll see you soon.